Hello everyone, and welcome to week 2 of this chakra series. Now last week we explored the root chakra, and for those of you that really enjoyed that experience or had some sort of awakening or healing from the inside out, let me know in the comments down below how that went for you, because I really want to know. This week we will be exploring our second chakra, which is called our sacral chakra. We'll start with a short yet effective sacral chakra activation yoga flow, and then we'll transition into a sound bath with some healing affirmations attached to it. But before we do that, let's talk about what you need to know about this powerful chakra. The sacral chakra is the second of the 7 major chakras of the body, and it is located right below the navel. This chakra is typically represented by a 6-petal lotus flower and the color orange. Water is the element most commonly associated with this chakra because of its fluidity, adaptability, and flow of emotions. The sacral chakra governs our emotional well-being by helping us process our emotions and express them effectively. This chakra also governs our creativity, linked to outlets such as art and music and other forms of expression. Relationships play a huge role in this chakra, including romantic, familial, and even platonic and other dynamics. This chakra is tied to our sense of pleasure and sensuality and our capacity for enjoyment in various aspects of life, including intimacy. Signs of imbalance in this chakra may appear as overactive or underactive. An overactive sacral chakra may manifest as excessive emotions, acting impulsively, or addiction. An underactive one can result in feeling emotionally numb, a lack of creativity, or difficulty forming relationships. Here are a few ways to balance your sacral chakra. Pursuing creative hobbies. Physical movement, such as dance, yoga, or other physical activities. Spending time near water, whether it's in a bath, pool, or natural body of water. Visualization by meditation helps a lot by thinking about the color orange or visualizing a glowing orange sphere in your lower abdomen. Now it is time for our sacral chakra activation yoga flow. For this yoga practice, you will need a yoga mat and a yoga blanket. So go ahead and grab your things, put on some nice comfortable clothing, and meet me on the mat. And meet me here in a wide knee child's pose, but sitting upright. And we're gonna begin by rolling out the head in one direction, getting a nice even stretch along the entire perimeter of the neck. And switch directions. And now we're going to transition into moving the shoulders and chest in a big circle. Keeping your hands on your knees. Just make this movement very fluid, hitting every corner of that circle, making it as big or as small as you'd like. Now switching directions here. And now coming to all fours, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Cat-cow. As you inhale, drop the belly, look up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, round the spine as you gaze down toward your thighs. Inhale, drop the belly, shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, navel to spine as you lift the back. And now begin to find some circles through this motion. And take those circles the opposite direction. Return back to a neutral spine. And wave the hips from side to side. Now step your right foot forward and keep the left knee on the ground. And we're just going to use the right elbow and forearm to press the knee out and in as a gentle massage for this right hip crease. And now switching sides, bringing the right knee down, left foot grounds. Take the left elbow to the inside of that knee, out and in. And now coming into a Malasana squat, bringing both feet to the outer edges of your mat and bring your hips as low as is available for you today. You're welcome to keep your hands on the ground in front of you, or you could bring your hands into your heart center. Breathe into your hips, into your lower back, and do your best to roll into the outer edges of your feet. Option here to also sway from side to side if you're feeling really, really good in the hips. Now taking the knees down to the ground, this is where you will need your yoga blanket, which I am grabbing right now. Unfold your blanket and lay it out just like I'm doing here, and bring your knees out wide into a super wide leg child's pose, keeping the toes together, but bring the knees out as wide as possible. And just let the arms come out in front of you and breathe into the stretch here, inner thigh, groin, and hips. Slowly come up onto your hands, and as you inhale, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, round the spine. So we're doing some cat-cows here in this wide child's pose. So as you inhale, we're arching the back. As you exhale, we're rounding the back. And now finding some circles going in one direction, bringing the chest to the right, down to the floor, to the left, and back up. Switch directions. And once again, reach the arms out to get a nice stretch in the shoulders as well. Walk both hands over to the right side of your mat, stacking the left hand on top of your right to get a side body stretch. And then walk your hands over to the left. Right hand stacks on the left this time. Bring your hands back to center. Palms touch, and lift the hands up towards the ceiling to activate the shoulders and triceps. And then meet me back in a tabletop position, nice and slowly. Step back into high plank. And as you exhale, lift the hips into downward facing dog. Inhale high into the toes as you round yourself forward. And exhale, arch the back as you bring the hips back. So this is a super fluid movement of the spine, an undulation of your spine. And you're really just snaking the body forwards and backwards. Now landing in downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out the feet, bringing some length to the backs of the legs, grounding through the hands, extending through the shoulders. As you inhale, the right leg lifts as high as you can get it. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. We're going to draw big circles in the air with this knee. 3 in one direction. And switch direction. Inhale, reach the right leg up high. Exhale, step the foot right between your hands. Back knee lowers down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, extend through that front leg for Hanuman prep. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. And now toe heeling the foot out to the outer edge of your mat for lizard. And the same thing here, as you exhale, extend through that front knee. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. And inhale, bend, just working your way into that hip. And now keeping the knee bent, go ahead and bring your right hand to the inside of your right knee, and we're going to circle this hip. So drawing circles with your hip bone this time in one direction. And then switch directions. Plant your hands back down to the ground and set this knee back into all fours, swaying the hips from side to side and noticing how one hip feels versus the other. And then meet me back into downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Finding 3 circles in one direction. And switch directions. Inhale, reaches that leg nice and high. Exhale, we step the foot between our hands. Back knee drops down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, extend through the front knee, half split. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Now toe heeling your left foot out to the edge of your mat. Extend through the knee and bend the knee. Extend and bend. Last one, extend and bend. Hand to that knee, and now we're going to find those hip circles going in one direction. And switch directions. Ground the hand and slide this knee back into all fours, swaying the hips from side to side, and then meet me back into downward facing dog. Slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. The feet are hip width apart. Grab opposite elbows for ragdoll pose. Letting the body just hang over the legs. Enjoying this opening to the entire back body. And finding a gentle sway from side to side with the arms. Release the elbows and slowly roll yourself back up to standing. Reaching the arms up and grabbing opposite elbows. Step your right foot off to the side and take a side bend to the right. Return back to center, step the left foot out, take a side bend to the left. Back to center, release the hands down and let the fingertips graze the floor for chair pose, sinking the hips low, reach the arms high. One more inhale here. And exhale, go ahead and fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the ground or shins. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, step the right leg back and the left foot follows. As you exhale, set the knees down. Keep the hips on top of the knees as you reach the arms forward into puppy pose. Welcome to bring the palms together to touch and reach the fingertips up to activate the shoulders and triceps again. And release, slowly bringing the hips down to the ground for Sphinx pose, pressing the tops of the feet into the ground, grounding through the elbows and the palms. Drop the shoulders away from the ears as you reach the heart forward. Option to lift the elbows for more of a back flexion. Welcome to bring the feet closer to the head, bending at the knees, and then lowering the legs back down. Engage the core as you lift yourself all the way up and into a child's pose, knees wide, toes touch. And now slide the knees out wider into a frog pose. So this is a little different than the one we did at the beginning. You want to have the legs at a 90-degree angle this time. So bring the inner edges of the feet flat on the ground. Hips in line with the knees in line with the ankles. And now we're going to start with some cat-cows. As you exhale, round the spine. As you inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round, tucking the tailbone. Inhale, arch. Find some stillness. Slowly walk yourself up onto your hands, and we're going to find those chest circles once again. Circling in one direction, and going the opposite direction. And release. Bringing the toes together first, and then bring the knees together. Sit on your heels. Give yourself a moment here to just notice how the body feels. You are welcome to stay here if this is comfortable for you, or any other comfortable seated position for the next portion of the video, which is our affirmation sound bath. Or if you like, you can come into a Shavasana, bringing the legs out in front of you, feet as wide as the mat, lying flat on the ground, and feeling the body just sink into the earth. Focus on your sacral chakra, placing your hands onto it. My emotions are my teachers. I live a vibrant and passionate life. Balancing the sacral chakra can lead to a greater sense of well-being, enhanced creativity, and healthier relationships. If you have any specific areas you'd like to dive deeper into, please feel free to let me know in the comments. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Stay grounded and balanced. Until next time.